All right, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome to the stream. It's Sunday, so that means Stationeers discount. How the heck are you doing? Ben, good morning to you. Monster, how are you doing? All right, let me go over here and do what I need to do so I know things work. That sounds good. All right, let me go ahead and do that and launch the game. Let me get a couple other things out of the way here real quick. To that, I need to change that. Make sure that works. That works good. Then I need to go over here. That. Do that. All right. I'm assuming Kate is going to be here. I didn't get a note from him otherwise. Let's see. Hey Ben, good morning.
Good morning, Andy.
Because it's usually his lunchtime right when we start. All right, so let's see here. No patches. It's good. He's making tea, so that means yes. Hang on a sec.
Nice.
All right, cool. Let me do a save here. We're on 5, right? And there's Kata. How you doing?
Morning, Kata.
Good morning.
All right. Looks like everything's up and running. So, Ben, whenever you're ready, or Kata, whoever.
I'm just launching now. Might take me a couple of minutes.
No problem.
I'm launching also.
So, Ben, on the solar panels logic, the APC gets powered only directly when the panels give it power?
Yeah, because I use that single port solar panel thing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay, gotcha.
I'm hoping the battery is good enough to run overnight, but you might want to scope it out for a bigger one. I don't know yet. Find out.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe a,
Transformer.
well, yeah. Or I was thinking more basic and more intermediate. Put an APC backing up an APC.
It's not impossible.
There is another way of doing that.
Yeah, what you got in mind?
If you bring the IC closer to the
Oh, the
base itself.
wireless.
You bring the IC closer to the base, and you have the data port connected to the solar panels and the power port connected to the main power. But that one works because I can see it's resetting at nighttime anyway, so
Yeah,
your
it is,
batteries
yeah.
will stay fully charged anyway.
Yeah. I think we get more panels up there, that battery will stay charged.
Let's keep an eye on it, see what we need to do with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it does reset as soon as the sun goes down, right? So it's already in a basic alignment.
Yeah, so it'll, as soon as the sun comes out, it'll catch and get itself going. And it's got a big battery in there. Large.
Yeah, it's probably okay. All right, I'm ready to jump in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep, same.
Ben. JJ, how you doing? All right. Ben.
I'm in.
Robot. All right, go ahead, Kata. He's stargazing. All right, sweet.
Hey, welcome aboard.
Whoa,
I don't know why it bounces me up when I join all the time.
really? I just thought you were just happy to join. I'm gonna go out and do some mining right off the bat.
Yeah, I'll join you.
Do I only have one mining belt? Two. Stick one in a locker somewhere. Oh, that's right. I have a big mining belt now. Just gonna make another one. All right. Let's make sure beacon is lit. Sure. See it. So, Kata, are you ready to start planting, or do you have to create like some plumbing to get said atmosphere for your plants? You're gonna go with mushrooms, right?
Yeah, I need atmosphere first.
Gotcha.
I'm going with mushrooms first, and we can use that for carbon for steel.
Oh, there you go. All right, so we could focus on getting some basic filtering set up, so then we can utilize those gases. And like I said, the top side is just going to be the first stage of storage, and then later on, I'm going to go down and create a sealed, environment controlled, keeping all the gases at the temperature. I'm going to use the room and heat exchangers to do it. It'll work.
It'll work.
I mean, the last time I did that, I used air conditioning, so it was a lot of power, but it worked. No, not air conditioning, wall coolers. Well, NASA had some sad news. Did you guys hear about the NASA astronaut that was doing some aerobatics in his plane and he crashed?
The plane crash, yeah.
It's amazing, man, that old, still flying too and having fun.
Yeah, he took Moonrise, didn't he?
Yeah, he was the famous marble picture taker. Earthrise.
Oh, hell of a way to go.
Oh yeah, doing what you want to do. Had a nice batch of coal.
Kid, are you thinking nitrogen base atmosphere, or are you doing a mix of your own?
Probably 70% nitrogen, and then whatever we need for the rest.
Alright, so you want some nitrace?
Yeah, why not? Let's make some explosions too.
Okay.
Didn't they just do something with the C4 again in this game?
Yes, they made the explosives actually useful for mining. And it's cheap to build too.
Never saw a need for it, but I guess. I'm trying to
I've seen it in use. It's great if you have a good vein that you
Yeah,
hit
that's true.
and you
That's
need
true.
to
Yeah.
excavate it out.
I guess you can't use it for like precision blasting and try to tunnel with it.
No. The fun part apparently is detonating one where you have a mix of oxides and volatiles because it creates a big fireball.
Oh dear. Oh, talk about secondary explosion.
Yeah.
Astronauts are a different breed, super hardy and adventurous. They sure are. I mean, they all signed up for a huge unknown, testing out, things in the extreme.
Yeah, there's not a lot of data being published about the risk level of going up to space, but it's up there.
Well, it's just, okay, I can see NASA worrying about safety because during, all the Redstones, all the Saturns, they sent up unmanned and collected data and did short bunny hops to make sure stuff worked. Grav, good morning to you.
If I remember right, the risk of catastrophic failure on a shuttle launch was about 1% when the program started.
Yeah.
And then it slowly increased to 2% and then 3% as the shuttles were aging. So, yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why they retired them. That and the fact it didn't meet the original design specs because everybody wanted a piece of the pie there.
Yeah,
That's a separate
the
story.
reusability cells wasn't working out too well. Boosters were too expensive, I guess.
Power low.
I'll just ride the giant explosion and will suffer a few planned disassembly events and go somewhere that will kill me. Well, we don't want that to happen. I mean, it's actually nice that we have 3 options instead of 1 options about getting people up to the space station. So, you know, we got the Soyuz, got the Dragon from SpaceX, and was it the Ares from Boeing? So we're getting there. Well, the Soyuz might be off limits now that hopefully whatever the contract is, the rental contract, whatever the agreement is. So yeah, still a very reliable craft though. You can't deny it.
There's just something absolutely terrifying about strapping yourself to like a liquid propelled rocket.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, all the first early rockets were basically ICBMs.
Yeah, what I didn't realize, I've been watching a few launches recently. What I didn't realize is that the pressure of the fuel and the oxidizer in the tank is actually part of the structure of the rocket.
Oh, keeping it from imploding. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's definitely some science going on there. To be frank, all
yeah,
rockets
which
are
is
IC. True. Yes. I
one of
meant
the
that.
reasons why the SpaceX rocket, the Starlink one,
Hmm?
it's too heavy.
Oh, the top portion of the whole thing.
Pretty much the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
It just barely makes it to orbit as it is, and that's with a full fuel load. So I'm sure they're working out the kinks, but they're not there yet.
But you know, watching the last SpaceX mega rocket come back through the atmosphere to actually watch it, you know, on board, that's again amazing.
Yeah, that was awesome footage.
Me, that picture of the two rockets landing back down side by side is still epic. You mean the two when they
Yeah.
when SpaceX launched two Falcons, and they did two boosters with one, so they did like a Super Falcon, I think it was, and both the
Yep,
boosters
that's
did
the
the
one.
boost back. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah. Oh, so much. Neat. You know, it's one of those things. It's like your news feed is filled with stuff that you find that you read consistently, you know? And I haven't watched every single Falcon X or every single Boeing launch and stuff like that. I watched a couple of the early, and when everything just kept exploding, and when they were testing out Starship and it would just land and explode, not in your news feed, yeah. I was going, well, you know, I'm gonna wait until they get better and I'll come back. So uh, you know, there's things in the world that some people are more gravitated towards, rocket launches versus, you know, horrible events going on in other parts of the world. Sometimes it's a hard balance. I'm redoing our storage bins in the garage. I could not salvage anything from the old I-beam setup because I didn't know what I was doing. So I come up with 2.0, and I was constructing the I-beams, and one of the 1x4s has a knot, a vacant knot right in the spot where I need to do a drill. So I said, well, okay, that puts everything on hold. I filled it with some wood filler, and after streaming, I'm gonna go out there and drill it out, sand it down. Be fine. My first attempt. Hey Dell, what's up? My first attempt wasn't getting an even. I wasn't getting the I-beams even. It would be like this. So when I'd push the storage, it would pinch and get stuck. So I need to come up with a way to ensure the lag screws all go to the same depth. The problem I had was when I was driving the lag screws into the 2x4s, they would sink into the 2x4s. I couldn't draw them back out. So we use a little bit smaller lag screws and use washers. That way they don't get buried. That's the plan. I did get some plywood up in the rafters in the garage so we can store our camping gear. Something accomplished. Oh, all right, I'm out of gas. Why is the garage? Well, we could put it in the attic, but it won't be as easily accessible. But yeah. We originally didn't have great access to the attic, but we installed a pull down ladder in one of the rooms. And when they added the last room, when you go up into the attic, you actually are on the roof, the original roof of the garage. So it's got, you know, shingles and everything. we're storing it in the garage and on top of the garage. It was the easiest way instead of just taking the roof off. All right. So the cobalt, hang on a second. Let me
Power low.
swap power. I was going to do a little organization on the, I thought I blew a line. Did not. Right. So let's go over here and swap belts. Holes in the chute. All right, so I'm going to take it upon myself to organize lockers. Well, 2 lockers anyways. So if you guys got tools and stuff, I'm putting them someplace else. Won't that one go there? All right. I have a garage. Also have a brother. It's now full of a lot of his stuff. I'm sorry. Cobalt right here. That's funny, discount. Oh, by the way, guys, do me a favor. There's gonna be a link in the chat for Mr. Discount. Give him a follow, please. Got distracted. It's all lead. Hey, Pudman. I wish I had a garage to stick all my tool and equipment in. You start with a bigger shed first. Oh, there you go. Lead. Belts. Somewhere else. There you go. Some reagent.
Yeah, I probably need to build a centrifuge to split that out.
Oh, was that your attempt to do the Constantinos? That was.
Yeah.
All right, that one's. I'm gonna make some more steel, just a FYI. Hoodman, how the heck are you doing? Been working on some restock. I didn't know you were associated with restock. That's amazing. It's like one of my 5th favorite mods. I think we're gonna need another locker. Hoodman, do you actually do Blender or model stuff or whatever tool is thing for? All right, so what do we need to get the filtering online? Some turbo pumps and some logic, right? And some power.
Yep.
Right. Oh, I dig the tunnel for the power. I could string the cable out here. Get that ready.
If I dump some nitrites in the ice crusher there, is it ready to go to filtration or is it not connected yet?
No, it's not connected yet. Because in
Okay.
fact, all that does is it dumps it to the little green storage tank here.
Gotcha.
Oh. Hey, Kata?
Yep.
When I hover over the little pressure tank, it says there's some liquid in there. You okay with that? The N2O is liquefied.
Oh, I should probably filter the nitrous oxide out of the nit.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we've got to run that poopy line to filtration.
All right. I'm gonna bleed off some of the nitrogen and turn on the oxidizer. As soon as I make some steel bend, is what you could probably do is drop the nitrous in the furnace, melt it, and then you get it off to filtering. That's right. That needs to be.
Okay.
And in fact, part 2 of this is to move the furnace and the arc furnaces closer to filters, and then put the arc furnaces in a room and capture the gases. So one step at a time. So I'm gonna make some steel, and then I'm gonna make a lot of heavy cable to run a line in the tunnel up there. So Ben, whenever you're ready, can you get turbo pumps, the plumbing set up, so we can start filtering this gas?
Yeah, I'm exploding a vein of nitrice and coal here. As soon as I'm done with that, I'll come up and do it.
Thank you. Somebody stood their hand pickaxe on end. It's a nice balancing act. Yes. So I guess that means that our gas canisters. Oh, they actually put the temperature on a hover now. House mover, whatever that means. So is that? Oh, there's some liquid in there. All right. Oops. Seriously? Hmm. All right. Oh, never mind. Okay. $119 of liquid. I do have the electrolyzer on to create some
There's
gas.
a liquid drain on there. It will force the liquid out.
Wait, how'd you do that? Oh, no way. Is that easy?
Yeah, there's an item in the Atmos printer called the liquid drain, and there's a build option to have a pipe drain, and it will just force it out.
No way. That is so cool. I mean, I guess you're right. It's working. Awesome.
And until we have like a use for the nitrice, the nitrogen, then it might as well just be vented.
Okay. All right.
Power low.
That's good. All right. Get to fix the problem. I'm finding problems. What do I do? All right. One thing I did not come across was quantities of gold out there when I was out looking.
Yeah, no luck on gold either.
All right, after I make steel, I'm gonna make as much cable as I can. Get that started, then go out and do a little. Oops. Gold excavation. Ooh. Does the ground penetrating radar, is that accessible yet? Oh,
We don't have quite all the resources to
okay.
make
All right.
the circuit board cartridge for the tablet there.
Gotcha. He is walking around with a big thing of dirt.
We need Invar.
Oh. Oh, Invar. All right.
Yeah, I can make it. You know.
Just have to double check the recipe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I believe the furnace is drained enough. Add some fuel. All right. Should be more than enough. All right. Steel, iron, copper. Right, Since when can the robots operate on the moon without a suit? I don't know. It's the first time I've actually been a robot. We suspect that the battery efficiency that operates the robot, if we wore EVA suits, the EVA suit would maintain a better temperature and let the battery survive a little bit longer. I mean, it is cold. Don't get me wrong. Oh, where's the ice? Ice. Yeah, we experienced very poor gravity efficient or battery efficiency on Europa. That was for sure. It's like, what's the point? All right. All right. I will not have enough cable to get to the platform, but after I do this, I'm gonna go out and look for gold. Oh, you know what? What color did you want the power cable for filtering to be?
Blue.
All right. I don't have any, you know. All right. Hey, look at all the colorful pipes. Nice.
Yeah, one for each gas, just for the greenhouse at the minute.
Yep. It's got to be done. Oh, bang my noggin. Turn that off. All right. All right. Let's make sure we have gas in the tank. That's good. Swap out to a new battery here. Headlamp. Let's go. One. All right. Should be good. my mission is gold.
My mission is poopy line.
Yeah, I haven't.
Poop filtration.
I mean, the generic collection tank is of the color designated for waste, so I got a little bit color coordinated. Have you tried the revamped mining charges? No, we were just talking about that earlier. About the only good thing they're good for really is if you find a really concentrated vein. And you got to be careful there's not, you know, volatiles and oxide. So you could have explosion, another explosion, and you never find all that ore. But no, I didn't even use the original ones. I did not use the original ones. It sounded like I mumbled all that. I think as soon as we get a little bit beyond the basics, I think our solution is to hook up a couple of those, what do they call them? The deep mines. Yeah, the deep miner. And then pretty much that will solve our, is that what happened? That's what happened last time. Once we got like a few of those online, we really ran out of anything. Also, knowing me, I'll probably end up blowing up myself and robot parts will go everywhere.
We'll pick you up and put you back together if we need to.
Thanks, man. No, they don't set off volatile or oxide. Oh, okay. Well. I mean, from what I understand, they're a lot more useful, but you gotta find a vein to use them on, right? That's the premise. I found me a nice vein of gold. Probably something to test out the new mining charges, but I don't want to run back and do it old school. I think in my off hours, I'll probably hop in here, do some quick mining, trying to get us back to doing what we do, stationeering. I don't mind the grind, but it's not for an entertaining stream, that's for sure. Notable, you're probably the most forgiving individual because you're entertained when I put down frames, weld them, and then have to take them back up because I forgot to put pipes down there. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. I guess it's ASMR Stationeers. I like speeding up the mining operations partly because I have got lost after mining a large hole. Yes, that's where Co Op comes in. If your beacon runs out of power, use them as a beacon.
Yeah, that's right. Track your buddy.
That's right.
Almost ready to pressure test the greenhouse.
Whoa, that's nuts. Remember, Kata, when you get the power low indicator, do something about it. Okay? Don't ignore it.
Nearly happened. It's nearly
All
happened
right,
twice
all right.
already.
Okay.
You're getting hit lots of hits on YouTube with that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I
I've
drop
already
them
been
on.
down to 0 once today.
I drop them over to TikTok too. Isn't that expensive? I'm gonna look into it, yeah, because that'll speed up the thing about it is we got to hook up the gas centrifuge, and then the output has to be sorted. So it is a little cumbersome to kind of automate. I guess you could just dump it out and then grab the chunks and then smelt it. All right. What's the headlight say?
And the pressure test failed. I need to work out why now.
Are you venting atmosphere into vacuum?
It's low pressure test. I'm sure it's not.
No, it's still counting it as world atmosphere for some reason. I don't know if it's the elevator or if it's something I've done, so I just need to troubleshoot.
All
Do you
right.
require assistance?
Not at this stage. I'll
Alright, let me know.
maybe I'll get back to you in 5 minutes.
Hey, look at that. Hey, Regurla, thank you so much for the 75 months, man. I really appreciate that. Hang on here. I'm concentrating, make sure I don't do anything wrong. Drilla, how the heck are you doing? All right. Aren't you always doing something wrong? Shh. Sometimes I fake it really well.
What did he do now?
There's no documented proof I did anything wrong yet. All right, I'm gonna vent
Okay.
this. I'm venting the furnace again. What
Okay.
didn't he do? All right, I have been pegged.
Yeah, you might be on Moisha's watch list.
All right, I'm smelting some gold. I'm gonna make some more heavy cable. Finish off the power to the filtration area. Yeah, it's gonna be warm today also. I need to squeeze in a little garage time, but yeah, this tells me 90 today. Any time for a big bada boom? Well, Kata was doing some pressure tests and he said it failed. So I don't know if there's a bada or a boom.
Womp, womp.
Well, all right. Oh, supposedly 100. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, wait, we can make that, what's that called? Whoa. Someone made infrared goggles? We already have infrared goggles.
No, it's the item before.
Oh, okay. Flare gun. We ought to give Kate a flare gun. Guys, I'm almost out of battery. I'm here. Oh, okay. The spray gun needs Invar also, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the message.
No, I think if we get our filtering online, then we can go and get the fancy Invar stuff.
Okay.
I'm also assuming, Ben, if I put some panels up there, they'll auto align and track.
Yes.
Okay. Here. It's gotten a lot more complicated, Jerla, that's for sure. It's Big Ben 2K, and that's Kata right there. It's going over to his greenhouse. As soon as I get some cable made and finish what I said I would do, I'll go hop over there. We're trying to do all buildings are going to be pressurized and connected either with a sealed hallway, or you have to go down, up, you know, like for instance, the filtering I'm starting on top side just so we can filter gases. But that's the elevator that goes down to the greenhouse. Of course, solar panels can't go downstairs though. Oh, you played since the phase change? Oh yeah, that was nuts. Up and spoke? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's a darn good question. I think we're just picking spots, but yeah, that would be a great configuration. My previous base did not make the convert. Oh yeah, that would be bad. Here's some more, Ben.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. I'm gonna consume the electronic printer here. Need to do some heavy cable. Hey, Prime. Hey, Raris. Thanks a lot for the 33 months, man. I appreciate that. It's not forever, but it feels like it. You know, tenure. That's important, man. I'm incredibly proud of you. That's a huge achievement. Bunch of walls just kicked out.
Power critical. Yeah,
Oh,
leave him in the storage locker. I'll pick him up later.
I came back from my walls.
all right. Should have some machines here. Yeah, I see the generator firing off quite a bit over here. So I'm gonna create 2 more solar panels. It's not gonna be much, but it'll be something. Wires. Right, you've got the... Oh, that's right. You're doing the dual port thing. All right.
Beantastic!
Whoa! Rarest, dude! What the heck, man? Thank you so much for that donation. That was generous of you. Yeah. Wow, Rarest, out of nowhere, dropping 50 smackers. Awesome. That's really cool on that IC chip, how you can just add it and you don't have to worry about the angle or anything. People are smart. Rarest, again, thank you for your generosity. I really appreciate that. Do I have any glass? Because even though... Oh, they're there. By the way, that audio you heard, that was Alex's voice. All right. I'm working on that. I am. I'm thinking maybe next year is what I want to do. Instead of doing 6 days a week, I'm going to do 3 days a week, longer spans. That way I don't have to divide my day up, you know, adulting and adulting and adulting. I can just adult. All right. Hopefully that helps a little bit. See if that's going to... Roundabout. I think there is a blown cable that goes to For the solar panels.
Must be all damage.
All right, we'll fix it. Wait, where did I see it at? All right. Let's see here. I should be able to see if that's working or not. I put this and the network analyzer. So required is 923 kilowatts, and we aren't generating anything. I'm assuming the sun just went down. No. No, I see the sun out. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, the sun's out. Okay, that was weird. It must have been a blink then. All right. Area power control. Okay, it's powered, unpowered, powered. Oh, I'm afraid of playing that. You need tons of hydrogen for that to work. All right. Yeah, I figure if I can survive as a robot and a human, I don't need to test the waters with an alien. Unless he's like an Asgardian, like Thor from Stargate, that would be cool. Supreme Commander Thor. An NAS Guardian? Sure. All right. So it's ran. I don't know where to. Where's the yellow going? Its own transformer, I assume. There it goes here. Okay. Oh, it just comes off the electrolyzer. Okay.
Can you just check if I'm having a sync issue with the greenhouse?
Sync issue? What is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had good news and bad news.
All right.
Good news is it now pressurizes. The bad news, because my jetpack has nitrous in it, I have nitrous oxide in here.
Oh, all right. Hey, look at Ben. It's got wires and sensors and stuff, and pipes. All right. All right.
Yeah, I just put an ingot in a machine and it didn't register.
You just put a what in the who?
I put an iron ingot in the Atmo printer and it didn't register.
Really? All right. I see no iron in there whatsoever.
Oh, we put another one.
All right.
Here, so let me show you first.
See that?
This is what I'm putting.
50 can of iron. All right, that one registered.
It did. Awesome. Okay.
All right, let me so is there gonna be a problem if I use my jetpack over there, Kata?
Yeah, don't use your jetpack inside if it's got nitrous in it for now. I'll have to-
Yeah, all right. I'm coming over. All right. Okay, I don't understand the NAS Guardian thing. Someone explain it to me. Okay. Going down. Is someone else coming? Here we go. NAS. NAS? Network attached storage? Okay. All right. I got it. Okay. All right. Hey, look at all the pipes. And all right. So if I grab a handy dandy thing here and do Atmo, it is, there's a little bit of nitrogen in here. Looks like it's going away. Are you filtering it out, or is just it's moving in
Oh,
different?
the door is
There's a
open
door
down
open.
Is the door open?
here. Okay, I just closed it.
Ben found a door open.
Yeah, it was intentional to try and filter it.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. The elevator's... Oh, it's about to crash, Kata.
Okay. You clipped right through the elevator.
You okay there?
I'm okay.
How'd you get temperature in here if there's barely any gases? You have a, you know, you have a hole here, right?
Yeah, I put that hole there. Sorry, I was trying to sort something out.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Is this the part where I fire up my torch?
Don't fire off your torch. I was seeing if it would melt.
It's not melting.
I'll have to get an ice crusher in here, but I'm just going to dump some oxide in here and then I'll be able to start on the thing, but it looks like it's holding pressure.
Okay, yeah. So does that mean this hole, the room you have up there, is also sealed off? Oh, I see. You're using the land or the ground.
Yep, hold on.
Do I want to switch to human later? You can't switch once you start one particular race. All right. You guys playing kickball?
Yep.
All right. Well, I don't think the union's gonna. I got it. Once. All right, heading back up.
What on us, apparently?
Well, I thought you guys were gonna keep playing kickball. All right, elevators all yours. All right.
I could start our own soccer league down here.
Yeah. All right, so the airlock here is around the elevator that goes down there. That's completely in a vacuum in the room, but that other door you have is also an airlock.
Yeah, it's all airlocked.
Okay,
It's
all right, cool.
temporary
Gotcha.
until we get the whole atmosphere done.
Yeah. All right, so that's our greenhouse. All right, someone went pipe crazy here. Ben,
I need them.
I know. That's a good setup there, Kata. Good job.
I was thinking of going all the way to the surface and having a little bit of
Having a
Have a
window,
glass
a
roof.
skylight. Alex is
haven't quite
here.
decided yet. though.
Alex. Ben, were you going to put transformers at the other end where the power comes in, or just run raw power and have a transformer at this end?
I don't know. Could go either way, I guess.
Okay. Small transformer okay for now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's done. That off. All right, so Ben, since you obviously don't have the power center set up yet, the red line's coming from generation, yellow's going off to Kata, and blue's going to go off to the gas. If I just junction into his until you figure out something later, is that okay?
Yeah, yeah. That's fine.
Okay. What is your favorite waffle? Hey, Duke, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate that very much. Actually, let's do this. You asked about my waffle, my favorite waffle. There you go. Right there. Waffles are good. Waffle. Alex says, waffle. All right. So. Oh, I know what I could do. the You're wondering what the brown pipe is? That is what we call our waistline or our poopy line, where all the bad stuff goes, and then it goes down to filtering, gets sorted out. And instead of painting each section, oops, oh. That's strange. My jetpack doesn't lift me up and keep me. I turned something on. Oh, maybe I turned the stabilizer. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. I inadvertently turned off my stabilizer. What I was trying to say is instead of burning through paint cans, if you have pipe or even wire painted, you can just do this. Although they do have the new spray gun that I think is a lot more efficient with paint, allows you to paint faster. Haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it saves you, you know, a little iron. Picasso of pipes. Wes, thanks for the 100 bits. You've been wanting some of the long, lengthy plumbing to be installed. Good morning, Dreamwalker. How you doing? How's it going? You know, plumbing, electrical, mining. No robot has died today or lost power. I guess that's the best way of saying it. No need for a pump. No, I don't have it connected yet because this stuff isn't ready yet. Soon.
Very soon.
We got power out here. Looks like he's got power to some devices. He's getting some logic set up. No trademark. All right. So what I could do, I guess, do you have any, so I see you have a turbo pump with a sensor. Are we going to detect if there's any stuff in the poopy line that we start filtering, or how are you going to do that?
So, the reason I put a pipe analyzer before the turbo pump there, where you're standing, is because I need to see if there's any gas that needs to be filtered.
Okay, good. All right.
Because if there isn't, then I'm going to shut down the whole thing.
Gotcha. All right. So if you detect any sort of gas, filter. If no gas, turn off filters.
Yep.
All right. what I'm going to do is put a valve. No, so Pookie, I didn't notice you there. Excuse me. That was rude. All right. All right, Ben, there's a valve that's currently shut off on the general collection area. You can throw that when you're ready.
Okay.
You have any extra walls, Ben?
No, I used the last one I had.
Okay.
Kira, when you have a minute,
Yo. So,
you set up some condensation prevention systems here, but I'm rearranging the filtration lines. I might need your help to sort out what you did and how we can fix it.
no worries.
Is that a way of saying I think I broke it and can you come fix it again?
Well, I know I broke one of them, yeah. And I disabled the other one completely.
Ben, do you got any regular cable?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sheriff County of Florida said last year that someone kicks in the door, please shoot them. It will save us a lot of paperwork and money. He recently said that the past 12 months they had to turn over to B&E because the DA office is happy.
All right.
Is that a joke?
Kira, what we're trying to do here that's different is that we're taking the exhaust port for each of the filtration units and then linking them together. The reason we do that is because we reduce the pressure on that line, so it makes the filters more efficient.
So if you could, you could put in a one-way valve or a liquid drain here to drain into this line. So a liquid drain on that line I just disassembled into this line. And then that reconnected like that, and that will still work as intended.
Okay, except for the other modification. the input line of all the filtration units is going to be kept to a pressure of 13 megapascals.
That should be fine.
Okay.
Should
So
be.
one way. Okay, I'll test it out. Let you know.
Or we won't hear from you because it didn't work out, you know?
It's all low pressure at this point. It's fine. Nobody's gonna die.
Actually, you'll be okay. There is one on this line here. That should be okay. Yeah, that all should work as is, because I've got one line here to filter. So this one here will filter the waste output in case any liquids form in there.
You're sure we're not crossing liquids here, right? Because this is now a common line.
That should be fine because these are condensation valves, so it should just pull in.
Okay.
All right, guys, I'm going to take a bio break. I'm going to give you guys something to do as you guys can still hear them talking. And I will point in a general direction here so you can watch them do stuff. But we'll do that. Then I'm going to come over here and get this going real quick. And I'll be back.
Power low.
All right, I'm back. I am back. What's going on? What happened? What broke? Some break? Oh. Stuff can be whitelisted. Oh, did somebody type something in and Automod snagged it again? Oh, I see it. All right. Okay, let me allow it. Let's see if that works. Somebody type in. All right, good. Yay. All right. I mean, everyone knows why, right? Yeah. So, hang on, Alex, you okay? Got a big sneeze. Hey, look at that. Right after that. Way to go, bot. Ban it. All right. I need to swap out my power. I think I did that before I left. All right. So, oh, thank you. Sorry.
Screen there.
Sorry about that. Excuse me, pardon me. Huh. Weird encounters. So, I'm gonna go take a look at the condensation thing, see if I can make heads or tails. Because that's part of the phase change that throws me for a loop. Electro said he did some extensive testing and said that the way they're labeled is they're reverse. Like condensation isn't really condensation, and evaporation was not evaporation. It was, like I said, reverse. Give me again. A little dry. So if things get too chilly in the filtering or in the pollutant, the X or the nitric oxide, we can siphon out the water, evaporate it, and then purge it, right?
Yes.
All right, I get it. So we use a condensation valve to draw out the condensation and let that go to the tank and let the purge do its work. Or will the condensation valve? No, we're not doing evaporation. We're just pulling out water. Okay, I got you. Okay. Got really dark over here. All right, let's see what Ben's doing here. And then the sun's on. So we're reading pipe analyzer filtration intake. That one. Oh, you're doing all your reads here and then comparing over here. I got you. Okay. And that one's the main input, which I assume is that one. That one's for the common waste, which is that one. Okay. There's all the reads. And okay, so you can do some compares. Gotcha. All right. Need any other chips or anything, or you got everything?
I need a couple of more logic IOs.
Logic IOs. I'll get them. Oh. Gotta steal copper from a machine. We don't have copper to steal.
I'll go out and mine some.
No, I got it. I'll do it. Excuse me. All right, so I'm on a mining excursion. Swap out some batteries here. Go get the beacon battery swapped out. All right, then make sure I got some gas in this. Something's hinky here. All right. Oh, I left it on. All right. All right. Copper it is. Out of curiosity, what does it take to make a deep miner? Constant invar electrum. Okay. Something to shoot. Oh. One of those Murphy Law moments where I go out, can't find any, decide to fill up with other stuff on the way back, start finding out like crazy. I believe our moon has got no more copper on it.
I'll say it ain't so.
Hey. bauxite mixed in, and also I got quite the melting pot here.
Well, look at what I found here. Copper and gold.
Well, I've been walking over gold because I want to make sure I fill up on the copper first. Yeah, right. Excuse me. No, somebody asked earlier, Duke. No, we haven't tried the new mining charges.
I think that's ahead. People want to see the kabooms.
Yeah. I'll when I go back, I will make
Pretty
some.
cheap to make, so.
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice.
Somebody said they're a little bit too high cost in silicone. We got any silicone back there?
Oh yeah.
All right. I mean, the good thing about this pneumatic drill is it's just like the heavy drill. It cuts right through, but it really likes to draw the gas out if you leave it on. Got to get into the habit of always turning it off when you're not drilling. Just like the acetylene torch.
That's quite cheap. It takes 1 iron, 1 gold, and 1 silica.
Oh,
in
okay.
the charge.
Yeah, I know, with the flags and coordinates and
Power
whatnot.
low.
I know sometimes we'll need silver. I just found a silver deposit. Right.
I thought we already had a couple of stacks of silver.
Oh, we probably did. Heading back. Yeah, I see the headlights. I'll do drag these up here. Just continue across some other stuff. Look at that. Lead. All right, so evidently the path I took out to find copper was the worst path because I was coming back, copper in droves. I think the planet heard me.
Are you welcome to help me with this little vein over here?
Well, I'm gonna run back, drop this off. I'm gonna grab some explosives, and then I'm gonna come find you. And if you get that all done, I'm gonna try the explosive.
Either way, kaboom.
Yeah. Oh, passing you now, Ben. I see your voxels flying up there. Where you're at right now, stop mining for a sec. And if you face and look at the compass about 260, there's a whole bunch on the surface. Hey Ben, how you doing? Just let you know.
So there's this big silicone stash over there. If I test it out first.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how many charges you brought with you, but
Oh, I didn't bring it. No, I'm still on my way back.
oh, okay. I'm gonna try to isolate the vein here.
Okay.
I can make some charges. How many do you want?
Just give me like 4, I guess. Swap out some batteries. We're gonna get this copper.
Oh, can you bring me back a battery?
Yeah. Let me do my
Thank you.
batteries here real quick before I forget. Okay. Battery there. Battery there. Battery for Ben. Okay. Copper, smelting, copper, all right. Then here. Up. Oops, that's a battery. Oxide belt. All right, explosives. Oh, they look dangerous. All right, let me.
Yeah, you'd be very careful when picking them up because
All right.
there's a button on the top to set them off, or the whole body to pick them up.
All right, so there
There's
is
2 there. I'll make you another 2. And I'll join you to see it because it's going to be fun.
All right, well, we'll go over where Ben is. Hey, editor, good morning to you. What a way to join the stream. I hear you going. Yeah, we're going to try some. Everyone wants to. They evidently changed the mining charges. They used to be just called C4 explosives, I think. All right, I guess 3 is enough. Let's go find Ben, because he needs a battery.
Yeah, they updated tablets as well, so they work on the floor.
Oh, that's right, because you could see the writing, but it never changed. It was like static. Hey, Doug, how you doing? All right, coming to you, Ben. Oh, it got dark. I see blue little beady eyes on the horizon. All right, 1 battery for you. Then Ben
Yep.
has got a silicone isolated. All right, so I just assume I drop it and arm. Activates in 10 seconds. Timer cannot be turned off. Caution is advised. It's on. Oh, the sun came out just in time.
Run. Yeah, you guys are a little close.
All right, so it's fireworks, and that makes it easy to pick up. That's cool. All right, so let me go over here where I saw a bunch of silicone on the surface and see what happens. It was about over here somewhere. So obviously we're not going to hear it because we have a vacuum of space. I wonder if they actually have an explosion. You know what Kate is going to do? He's going to create a room. We call it the explosion room. We're going to put an atmosphere in there. All right. All right. I got some stuff.
Now you said it, I want to now.
All right. Dropping that. Arming. Running away. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to say this. I'm fairly impressed. So if I want to pick this up, I want to set to flatten. All right, so that gave me. Well, I mean, it's one of those things you load up on explosives, take them out, and then So I'm gonna do another explosive here. Away. All right. And that didn't more nitrates than anything. So it's hard to tell what you're going to get. If you have some stuff on the surface that's next to some other stuff, I guess it's just a matter of, luck. All right. They work. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it's any faster either, but yeah, there's nothing wrong with explosives. Under safe precautions, Got a whole checklist you need to go through. You're welcome. Hey, look, a flying robot. All right, gentlemen, got a 1 hour warning, FYI.
Oh, it's time for some more coffee then.
Well, now that I've got copper, I don't know if you ever got those logic IOs that you needed, but I should be able to make those now.
No, I'm gonna take a quick break here too.
Okay.
Let batteries charge and do the things. Make some coffee.
100 nickel, so we can finally get some inval.
Oh, good man. All right, so the green. Let me put that there for a sec. Green belt should be. Oh, all right. Well. Got 2 green belts. Take this. Swap out gas. Okay. Turns off. It's copper smelted. And stand next between the arc furnaces. Right. Swap that belt back. This tool away. And that. All right. And this, that. Goes in the locker for Ben so he can do what he needs to do. All right, one quick BRB. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Took a little bit longer than I wanted. Cat made a mess. All right. Ben, you back? All right. I'm right behind you. You got, I'm sorry, but robots look weird with, evidently I don't have a belt on, or I do. How come I can't see my belt? Yeah. That's weird. Okay, so it's a graphic glitch on my end. I can't see the belt when I zoom out. Nope, I'm beltless. Well, when I look at you on the stream, I see a belt, and I'm just saying, robots don't have a hip to hold the belt, But hang on, let me swap belt here. Oh, interesting. I'm thinking it's probably a multiplayer thing. All right, did you see the IO chips I left in the locker here? Yep. All right. So, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you for keeping me on my toes. Sorry. So Pookie has a fear, I think. I think he's got a mechanism that he's never going to have food. He always has food in his food bowl, but when it gets too low, and it gets refilled, or when it gets low and it gets refilled, he scarfs. And when he does that, he gets too much food in his system, and then he'll do what cats do. So I had to go do that.
Yeah, mine do that too. I have to keep food in there for her.
Yeah, and that's the only way I can work around it is I just make sure he's got at least a half a bowl, and he's never panicked. The thing about it is, for the last 5 years, his food and water sat between me and Alex in the computer room in the previous house. We didn't do it here, so he doesn't eat unless someone is around his food bowl. So we actually have to go in there when we're cooking and stuff like that. Then he chows down. Ours is afraid too, but he doesn't scarf it. Oh no, he doesn't do it every single time. We haven't quite narrowed it down, but it only happens now since we moved. It happens like maybe once a month, maybe twice a month. Actually, I know I'm talking about cats tossing their cookies, not very good stream stuff, but it's life. All right, we got power over there. He's about to get the logic hooked up. We're a little low on coal. I think I brought some coal back to feed our generator. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? So we can type in panel and make 2 more of those.
Power low.
Oh, we got plenty of copper. All right. I'm going to fire up the old furnace and smelt this stuff as soon as I...
Gentlemen, I have found nickel.
Oh, nice. Do you need explosives?
Hooray. The
Do you
answer
have
is
enough?
always yes.
Do you have enough belts?
I don't know how much is here. I might be okay.
Okay. All right. So I want to make sure my tool here's got...
I heard him say yes.
Okay.
That was the tiniest amount of nickel. I got all excited for
Oh,
nothing.
that's too bad. Okay. See, now he's all spun. I can hear him running, and it's like the cartoon, right? Because he's got a little bit. We trimmed his nails, so he doesn't have any real traction. And on the linoleum, he sits there and spins for a half a second. It's like watching the Looney Tunes. I'm gonna put a few more solar panels set up. Pretty easy. Got a nice. You are.
I've got some water ice on me. I'm bringing that.
Okay. Well, I guess before I can check. We have 120 liters of water, so I think we're okay. Yeah.
I started to pressurize the greenhouse and get water at the same time.
Oh wow, that's ingenious.
So I'm going 3 kilopascals when I left it.
Can I stop the cable? Can you make cables in the auto lathe so I can get advanced big cables, please?
Of course.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Is the furnace free?
What?
Is the furnace free?
Yeah. I just drained it, and I was gonna go through and smelt all this copper and stuff, but it looks like you want to do some nickel. Yeah. This what I can do is grab a couple chunks. Just do it. I just added 4 more solar panels to the grid.
Excellent. I'm about to wrap up the filtration control.
All right, I'm heading over now. So according to this, we have got 3.92 megapascals, 12.9 kilomoles of CO2, 8.71 of pollutants, 973 nitrogen. Wonder how that got in there. And 1.95 kilomoles of volatiles. So you got a very hot furnace there, Kate.
Yeah, I'm just going to run the iron through, but we now have Invar.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yay. Right. Glass over here. I don't need glass over here. Now, this is going to sound dopey. Having Invar is very exciting. Very dangerous, by the way. Because I always make explosions happen. Does that give us the big battery? No, that requires the advance. Okay, they changed that. All right. So, I would like to try. Oh, we need electrum. Someone's trying to get the arc welder, it looks like. No, we did no big bada booms. No, I'm just saying that the first time as a standalone, I tried to do Invar. I was smart because I made another furnace and went away from all the installation, and I waited till nighttime and I put my fuel in and I put the required stuff in there, and I was just missing it. And I heard the creaking and I ran, and sure enough, there was a crater. The frames were all messed up too. It is. I tell you what, Jeep guy had it automated. He had it dialed down that he could just, actually he did. He had a dial. He could select what he wanted. You put the ingredients in there and it adds just the right amount of moles, fires up the furnace, boom, everything. And he brought that over to Ben, and I were on the moon. He had to make some tweaks because the moon was treating the furnace differently. I had a piping system that worked good enough, but the back pressure exhaust system didn't work the way I wanted it to. Oh, to keep it so I didn't crack a pipe. Well, Ben's got an idea for a circulatory system with built-in filtering that we'll use once we get everything all set up. We did it once before on the moon for like 2 floors, and it was working. It was working real good. And then we tried just an air conditioning circulation, and that worked pretty good too. Invar is pretty easy. You put 14.7 in the furnace, make Constantine, wait a little until pressure drops, and make Invar. Some people have got the knack. I mean, obviously Kata does and Ben does. Me, it's like, I don't know. It's like using a pressure cooker and not paying attention.
Is it okay to dump out the furnace?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to make some electrum, but then I realized the pressure was too high.
You know, there's one game I've been doing save scum in, and that's that Cosmeteer Architect game. Tell you what, right when I have a really nice ship, I'm going to call it a ship. It's a flying bread box is what it is. And all of a sudden, I tell the ship to follow and stay pointed. And for some reason, it wants to turn around and do it. And then it exposes my backside and get all blown up. I've been save scumming on that. You know, it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. You've bought the game. You want to have fun. I get it. But when I'm trying to play, how do you say? Trying to say just a pseudo permadeath, I guess. Hang on a sec. What are you doing? Pookie's walking on stuff. All right, so Ben's got some logic readers here reading pipe analyzers, and based upon certain conditions, he's doing his compares that things are going to happen. Also, since the phase change, now they did some tweaking to the filterization machines. I used to love these things because they moved gases very fast. But since a few patches ago, these now don't perform as well as they do, so they're not very efficient. But evidently, someone did some testing, and when you keep the inbound pressure like above 13 megapascals, they become very efficient. So that's why we've got some automation to make sure this stays at 13 megapascals. This is going to be emptied, and we're going to do it here real soon. Let me catch up. I blew up the advanced furnace the second time I tried to use it. That's the oh, and I meant to say I use the advanced furnace on Invar. Yeah. But that game is save. It is. The Cosmeteer is one of the games that, so I don't save scum on most games unless it's a mod issue or the game messed up. And when I say mod issue, like maybe Kerbal or even Fallout 4. I love the Nintendo added saves to the classic games on the Switch. Oh, did they? Alex is a huge Switch fan. She's been playing a lot of Fallout 4 with the next gen stuff. Yeah. I think the only ever legitimately beat a handful of games, SMB, Zelda, and Metroid. What is SMB? Super Mario Brothers. I got it. Okay. No. I figured it out. Yeah. Wow. One of the many projects I have is I found on the Raspberry Pi, you can get it called Raspberry Retro or Retro Raspberry, and it gives you all these really cool retro games. Nothing copyrighted, all right? But they're definitely clones of other stuff. And you can hook up a D-pad controller, your Retro PI, thank you, Rarest. And you can hook up a controller, and it has a configuration so you can get all your, that's something I showed Alex, and she went googly crazy. Although she's got the Nintendo hooked up, her 3DS is right there. She's been going through a little bit of a retro time. Ben's back. We ready?
Just one last quick setup here, and we'll give it a test.
I helped a buddy build an actual arcade console with his kid with one of. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I watch a guy. I think he's called 8-bit guy or 16-bit guy or something like that, and he actually does that for a living. He goes out and gets old arcades and restores them. Like he just did Gauntlet, and now he's working on Spy Hunter. 8-bit guy, that's him. Yeah. What I thought was incredible, he's got a guest house that is packed with arcade. There's so many of them in there, he can't hook them all up. Gauntlet, I dumped so many. Oh yes, that's where most of my paycheck. That was a good game. Wizard needs food badly. The elf is about to die. Got a wire that's not connected. I don't know if it's important on the backside here.
No, it's fine.
Okay. My neighbor's dad used to repair arcade games and pinball machines. He was the most popular kid on the block when I was growing up. Nice. Nice. Right out of middle school, I got a part-time job actually working at where I lived in Citrus Heights. There was 2 malls. There was Sunrise Mall and Birdcage. Birdcage had the arcade, and I was lucky enough to get a job there working on Fridays and Saturdays. It was fun. Of course, you know, all the people that knew me would go, "Hey man, can you give me some free games?" No. And then then I became like, you know, public enemy number 1. Oh yeah, yeah. The internals of all the arcade machines.
We are alive.
All right. Well, I'm going to go throw the lever. That's Ben. Ben moved our chips from the floor up to a wall. Are you ready, Ben?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to turn the furnace drain off. Just real quick. And here it comes. Are you filtering?
First pump came on. It's gonna fill the main line. Sorry, if you want to see this here.
All right. Okay, I see the pressure going down.
Yeah, so it's gonna fill the main line here to 13 megapascals, and then the filtration unit is gonna come on.
All right. So I see the waistline.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Is
Yep, we're good.
all right, hang on. Monitoring from this end. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's cruising. All right, I'm gonna turn on the furnace. All right.
Oh man, waste pipe pressure is way too high though. Pump up the tweak the turbo pump here.
All right. Oh, you're just gonna adjust the speed.
Yep. There we go.
Oh yeah, that.
Uh-oh.
Oh no no no.
Input line got pressurized to 25 megapascal.
All right.
Filters are not filtering.
All right, I turned off the valve here.
Yeah, I turned off the pump here. We're good.
It's going down. So the filters weren't
Yeah.
keeping up.
Yeah, they're not.
The waste. What do you call this? The back waste line. That's going real slow too. I wonder if it's a matter of keeping the turbo pumps cranked. Oh, you have them cranked. Oh wait.
Maybe we should tune down the one behind you there.
Okay. This one's at 50, and you got this one at 100.
Yeah, let's bring this one down to 20.
All right, I'll let you do it. All right, we're at 13 point now. It shouldn't go below. It's still going down though.
Yeah, it's okay. The filters are set to turn off when it hits 12.5.
Oh, I thought we were doing okay. So there's. Oh, okay.
Now, this pump over here is supposed to keep this line pressurized at 13 megapascals.
Logic
but the
issue?
filter is so,
Or is this like one of those?
because this should have turned off when this pressure hit 13.
Oh, okay. Now it's bouncing up and down between 11.8 and 12 point. Well, it's like it's trying to equalize.
Well, it's trying to drain the waistline.
Oh, I see that. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So when the waistline's empty, then it should stabilize in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's almost empty now.
Power critical.
Hang on. I'm about to pass out here. I got a backup plan. There we go. We're good. All right,
About to
Rares.
say, it
Hey,
hasn't
thanks a
happened
lot
yet.
for popping in. Appreciate it. All right.
Did you
Throwing
just
this-
push me?
Well, no, I think you landed on me.
I just flew like really far.
Well, good. All right. So. All right. Oh wait, I can leave that on. Okay. All right. So.
I must have a logic check reversed here, but that should be an easy fix.
All right. So I've got the valve open over here, so you can control it at your end, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nice. Oh, so let me go swap my battery here. And what I've noticed that if I'm about ready to pass out, if you guys got the headlamp on, the headlamp seems to be pretty efficient with battery, so you could always swap your headlamp battery out. Thank you, Rares. Again, appreciate it. So we've got, look at that. We've got filtered oxygen. We're going to have some crazy temperatures in here. But then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to loosely hook up some, I'm going to balance out the temperature without a threshold at the beginning. And then I'm going to figure out the best way to do a trigger threshold. Last time we used oxygen, I thought that worked out real well.
Yeah, I did.
That and what I'm talking about is we had heat exchanges on all of the tanks. So that way they would, we also did a circulatory cooling, which I think after the phase change, it didn't work too well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was hit and miss. Yeah, I had a lot of problems.
But when we swapped to the large heat exchanges, things worked real well for the amount of gas that we had. And when things got too warm, when they got to a certain threshold, if things got too warm and it adjusted the temperature of the oxygen, we had some logic that said if oxygen temperature goes above this, we would open up a digital valve on a cooling array that was oxygen only. So it would circulate it. And then when the temperature of the oxygen dropped, then the digital valve turned on. And then now we had one cold tank or colder tank that would balance it back and forth. It worked. Probably a better way of doing it, but it worked.
Yeah, I'm thinking this time we want to individualize the temperature controls of each gas.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm thinking heat exchange to something hot and then heat exchange to something cold for each gas type.
All right. I'll have to follow your lead on that one. All right. So I see 12.4 here. So you got the, you're still playing with logic, aren't you?
Yeah, I gotta swap out batteries here. Let me back.
I got one here. Here you go.
Yeah, but I need to.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Take my battery back. All right, so I'm about to make everyone really hungry. Last night, so Alex and I like to do pizzas homemade, just when don't want to go out, and there's only a couple pizza places around us that we actually like their pizza. And that's not us being food snobs or anything like that. It's just I'm not a fan of Pizza Hut. Domino's, no. There's a little tiny family-owned Italian, and their pizzas they're okay, but I actually enjoy their calzones a lot better. Anyways, last night, went to the grocery store and got some of the pizza crusts that are ready to be cooked, and not the ones you have to roll out. I just put a little bit of oil. We actually did a barbecue chicken with onion and tomato. I know calzone is just a folded pizza, I know, but for some reason I can get a pepperoni calzone with whatever that tastes better than their pizza. I don't know why. Probably because it's all smushed together. So we did I'm gonna call it homemade pizza. And of course it had cheese on it, mac and cheese, and hot dogs. It was not a good meal health wise, but I tell you what, the food coma I was in was very pleasant. Thank you very much. Oh, and it had it had red onion, mozzarella cheese, chicken that we cooked in the Instapot, and then chopped it up, seasoned it, and then drizzled barbecue sauce on. Oh yeah, it was good. All right, I feel like a fly on the wall here. I don't know what to do.
You want to help me sort out this logic?
Yeah, I'm coming over there now. Best way to learn it is to walk through it. So you've got your logic readers and they're reading. So this one is reading intake of what? What's it reading? Oh, the pipe out. Okay, it's reading this one. This one is reading that one, the main, and then this one is reading the what you call the common waste. Okay. So we got some readings here. And then what you want to do is make sure this stays on until this reaches 12.4, right? So turbo pump.
The turbo pump is supposed to stay on until the pressure hits 13 on its output, but as long as there's any kind of input pressure. So
How
it's
do
a
you
dual logic check.
How do you know about the don't you need something down here for output? So
I got it right here. It's on the same line.
oh, so this is input, this is output. Okay. So when this pipe analyzer reads 13, this should turn off.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it doesn't. And
Right.
that's because this, I think it's this compare here that's actually faulty.
All right, so this compare, which says 1, so the active state is looking at the intake. That's that. And it's doing a
Power low.
greater than 0.
That's the check for the input to see if there's something to be filtered. And
Okay.
that's actually,
That's true because there's stuff.
that's correct. Yeah.
All right, that's true. All right, so that's the state of 1. That's good.
This must be the one that's, yeah, that's the main pressure check.
All right, then over here, this one is doing, it's got a state of 0 waistline. So this should be at 0. That's a 0. That works. All right. Gotcha. This compare, which has a state of 1, is looking at the intake less than, and then whatever's in this memory. It's less than 13 megapascals.
It's not that memory. Just because it's attached to it, doesn't mean that it's the one it's
Oh,
connected to.
all right. Input pressure. Well, that's the one though. Logic memory input pressure.
Right. So it's a less than check.
So if it's less than 13 megapascals, we have a condition of 1, which is which is true.
25 is not less than 1. So how did that happen?
We're looking at intake filter. Intake filters at 4 megapascals, and it's going up.
Yeah, I just stripped the pump a little bit here, and it's, yeah, interesting.
Yeah, where was the 25 you were getting?
This line right here was reading 25.
It was? Oh, I got you. All right.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
All right. So that's still a state of 1. So main press check. So main pressure check. If
Yeah,
it
let's
gets
check on the state here. I'm going to turn on the pump. You tell me if the state changes.
all right, main pressure check, right?
Yep.
All right, it's still 1.
Oh, it's above 13 now.
Okay.
Oh, and it just dipped under. Oh, 13.2, steady, 13.3. But this bump is still on. 13.8, 13.9, 14.
So that was a state of 1.
But it's not.
All right, so that means that the logic reader
reader filtration intake.
says 3.1 or 3.2.
Oh, that's the wrong. Oh, it should be pointing to filtration main input, not filtration intake. Okay, that's the problem. Yeah, that's the issue. It's pointing at the wrong pipe analyzer.
All right. All right,
There
this
we go.
pumps
Now
off.
it's 0.
All right, this pumps off. We have 15, and it should go down to what you said, 12.4?
12.5.
12.5. All right.
As soon as it dips under the 13, that pump's going to turn back on. And
Okay.
there it goes.
Bear back on second.
All right. All right. So the logic is that when this gets down to a certain pressure, if there's more to filter, then we filter it. Because we don't want to overpressurize. That way we set the limits like that.
We don't want to burst a pipe, right?
Okay. Right.
13 is the ideal pressure for these each individual filtration units to be the most efficient.
Gotcha. Let me run back and see.
To make sure the efficiency check is good, the waistline should be as low as possible. And
I saw 2.2
megapascals.
megapascals. Oh, okay.
It's not bad, but I think we could do better.
All right. So
It's processing 6 moles. No, wait, it's processed 6 moles.
we're out of coal. Your light works. Anyone have any coal on them?
It should be some in the locker.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. Oh, that won't work. Oh, throwing stuff. Jeez.
Oh, my tablet died.
Did you stab it?
I ran out of batteries. I'm too used to having wireless batteries on.
I know. Well, that's something we could, once you, actually, that's a Ben thing. Sorry. Ben's our power guy, but it doesn't mean you can't like set up some. We can do that next time. We're about ready to shut down. The next Sunday, I'm going to move the furnace and the arc furnaces closer, and then I'm going to put the arc furnaces into a room so we can start capturing the gas from that.
Okay, I'm going to start working on power distribution.
Yeah.
All right,
So-
but yeah, we're good with this.
Sweet. So I think, so the sun's coming out. I want to see what happens with solar here since we have just a little bit of time, because one of our batteries was all the way dead. The other one was yellow. So I think we're leaving some stuff on, or we just don't have the power generation yet. Because the electrolyzer's not on, ice crusher's not on, so maybe the filters were drawing enough power just to, or maybe we're going a long time without the coal generator kicking in. Hard to say.
First run of the filtration unit takes a bit of power to get it going.
Gotcha. All right.
Should be balancing out shortly.
So I'm curious, does the solar panels keep the logic battery? So it's at, oh, I can actually hover over and it'll tell me now. So it's at 36%. So I'm going to throw battery on there, 94. See if it goes up or down.
Yeah, my concern there is that bug in the game where it prioritizes batteries over APCs.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if just slapping a transformer in line would take care of that issue.
Yeah, because the amount of draw from the panels and the IC is draining the battery.
Yeah, but they don't actually draw any power, so
Well,
I mean,
that
the
means
IC draws 50 watts, but it should be noticeable.
if it's blinking red and blue like that, isn't it charging the battery? Should be. Well, it is blinking. It should be charging.
It should be blinking green and blue.
Yeah, green and blue. Yeah, so it's on a. Is
The red in the blink means it's not getting power.
Yeah. Now it's going down real slow. I'm muted? I hope not. Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah, I'm gonna slap a transformer in line real quick.
Okay, let's see if that fixes it.
Power critical.
I was for a bit. Didn't I swap a battery? I thought I swapped it. I guess I did. All right. That was weird. I didn't change anything. Oh, I'm used to people not paying attention to me. It's fine. You got enough heavy cable?
Yep, I'm good.
Currently working on a nitrous oxide smelting room. Got any tips? Wait, nitrous oxide smelting room.
Got it.
Is it charging now? Oh, it is.
Yep. Blue green. That's what
That
it's
is-
supposed to be.
Look at that. It's just going right up. That's weird. Okay.
I got a tip for nitrous oxide fueling room. Keep your fuel pressure below 500.
500. You hear that, Joj? That's interesting, Joj. If you got time, why don't you drop into the Discord and show some screenshots and show what you're doing. Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Yay. All right. All right, so we have basic power generation. So we have solar panels during the day, and you can see it does top off our stationary batteries when we're using stuff.
yeah.
Now, at night, don't blow up. Sounds scary. It is scary. We have basic filtering up, and we have our tool platform, and CADA. Now, right now, all the power right now goes underground. So our power generation is right here, and there's no real rhyme or reason. Ben's going to work on a distribution center. So the yellow is coming out of the battery. And that's what goes down. Red comes in, yellow goes out. Blue goes off to filtering, And yellow is going off to our food. Can I use the airlock downstairs, Kata?
Yeah, it's all good.
All right. So we do have an elevator that goes up and down. And he's got the elevator's not pressurized, but he's got walls and frames around it to keep everything pressurized. Oh, I have to. Hey. So this is our, oh, you sealed up. So we don't use our jetpacks in here. So this is how you're getting your water?
Yeah, so I'm getting the atmosphere as well. About 6 kilopascals.
So he's bringing in nitrace, right? Nitrice?
No, I'm bringing in water and then I'm
Water, that's right. Water, the byproduct is nitrogen. So he's getting his water to water the plants, and then the output is filling in. Are you manually doing the oxygen then?
Yeah, for now, but like eventually, if you look here on the wall.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So I'll have an IC chip that will just look at the ratio of the oxygen and it'll pump in what it needs.
Hey, he's up to 6.1 kilopascals in here. Yay. All right. And then again, here's the elevator to go up and down. Oh, because we have an atmosphere, we can hear it now. Yay. He's very excited. He's hopping up and down. All right. You know, sometime you're going to have to redo those unless you want the third floor. Oh, is there actually a third floor?
Yeah, there is.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There's just nothing there.
Gotcha. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Ben, if you're all set.
Yep, I'm up.
All right, guys, everyone, I appreciate you guys being in. Rarest, where you at? Thanks again for the $50, man. Appreciate it. West Dude, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Let me go ahead and roll the credits here so I know what I'm talking about. Grab, thanks a lot. Notable, we'll see you later. Duke, thanks for the follow. West Dude, again, thank you for the 100 bits. Rarest, and Jurla, thanks for the resub. 33 months, Rarest. It's Rara. Jurla, thanks for the 75 months. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Discount, we'll see you later. Oh, I'm going to have a hot dog and mac and cheese for lunch. All right. See you guys later. Have a good one. I'm out of here.